Hello, my name's Andrew Hewson, and in the 80s and 90s I published some of the great video games of the period. Even today, some of those games appear in the top 100 games of all time. I was never happy with the control exerted by the console manufacturers because it didn't suit our style of operation. But with the rise of digital distribution and the re-emergence of open platforms, the way has returned to the kind of creativity that was our forte. And after 15 years out of the business, I've had time to develop a little perspective and work out why it was we were so successful. My son Robert, having grown up with the industry, is now a games designer, and he has persuaded me, after some debate, to go back to my roots and write a book. That's why Hints and Tips for Videogame Pioneers is on the drawing board. In it I review what happened and I ponder why we did what we did. How did we choose our coders? Was it luck? Was it judgment? Was there something in my upbringing or experience which helped? Why were our coders able to produce hit after hit? What is it that makes a great video game? What do you look for? How do you know when you've got it? And are there any lessons to be drawn for the video games market of today? I've got about 30,000 words in the can. Some of them polished, a lot of them rather rough and ready. I look at some great games such as Uridium, Night Flight, Heathrow Air Traffic Control, Southern Belle, Paradroid, Exolon, 3D Space Wars. Great games like Gribbly's Day Out, Nebulus, Cybernoid, Zynaps, and later games like Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies. We've got contributions either promised or in hand from coders and creators like Steve Turner, Dominic Robinson, Stuart Gilray, Andreas Axelson and Mike Mail. And we've even got some industry figures like Roger Keane and Oliver Frey. Now is the time to take on an editorial assistant and a book designer and bring this project to fruition. We're going to create an ebook and a printed book, and of course we need a marketing budget. The people and all these bits and pieces all cost money. For this reason, I'm announcing the launch of a Kickstarter campaign to help us fulfill these ambitions. This is your opportunity to contribute and reap some of the fantastic rewards. For example, we've got a poster of the Zynaps 64 cover artwork for Paradroid signed by Steve Turner. We've got an exclusive album of some of the soundtracks from the games, including some modern, never before heard remixes. And we're giving you the opportunity to have your comments included in the book. We'll be announcing further rewards as the campaign develops. Perhaps surprisingly, I think the opportunity to create great games is even greater now than it was when we first started out. And I'm looking forward eagerly to what comes next. But that's actually another story. At the moment, I've got to get back to the computer keyboard because I've got a book to finish. Thank you for your interest. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Thank you again.